Singapore, Brunei and Malaysia who will help us conduct our draw here this afternoon. Andrew, very welcome. 23rd year of sponsorship here at Singapore Derby.
It's quite exciting, yeah, very exciting. Okay. First time we've done the draw here,
Yes, indeed. It's a very long association with Emirates, ladies and gentlemen. So, Andrew, I'd like to ask you to take your position here towards my right. And, Andrew will pick the first of the 17 boarding passes, and these will represent each individual horse. So, Andrew, if you'd like to pick the first of them, anyone at random will do. So we're going to one in the middle on the second shelf. And we'll reveal the horse's name. It's Magnificent Gold. Magnificent Gold, the first one in the draw. So coming forward will be Felix Brown to pick the Magnificent Gold. I think he's going to do the honours for both of Cliff's runners here. So here he comes. Here comes Felix. He's going to go across and collect a barrier. Don't let that down now. So over to the aeroplanes. We'll pick a plane. Here, that's 380. He's going to pick one towards the middle. Who have we got here? Let's see what number we've got. So there's an aeroplane model, fantastic plane as well. Yeah, that's 380, and it's barrier 10. Barrier 10, Magnificent Gold. So barrier 10 for Magnificent Gold, the first one drawn. So there you can see Magnificent Gold. They go up onto barrier 10. So Felix will be coming forward to do the honours once again for Gold City. So Andrew, if you'd like to pick a second one. We're going to go for the one on the far end there, and it is Nepean. Nepean, the next one in the draw here, and coming forward to pick forward Nepean is Justin Coleman. Justin Coleman coming forward to pick Nepean's barrier. Which one would you like?
Barrier 3.
Barrier 3. He says, well, let's see if he can find barrier 3 amongst the model planes. So barrier 3, the desired gate for Nepean. Taking a little bit of time, a little bit of deliberation. And there we go, the second one from the end. So what gate will Nepean draw? Shane Bertschiger looking on anxiously, and he's got gate 5, so not too bad. Are you pleased with that, wouldn't you? Excellent, well, very best of luck. That's Nepean in gate number 5, ladies and gentlemen. As we move on to our next horse, Andrew's going to do the honours once again. And we're going for the one on the end here. And it is Count of Monte Cristo. Count of Monte Cristo, the reigning 3-year-old champion of last year. And I'd now like to ask forward Joe Giovanni, his owner, to come and pick his barrier. Joe making his way forward now. Tremendous horse, Count of Monte Cristo. He'll be ridden by Troy C on Sunday afternoon. Both great to see you here. And horse lines up in another big feature. Which barrier do we want? 6 to 8 will do. Well, let's see which one you get, Joe. Head across to the model planes, and we shall select a barrier for Count of Monte Cristo, who took all before it last year as a 3-year-old, and he certainly does turn up and dance every dance as Count of Monte Cristo. And he's going to be drawn in gate number 4. Gate number 4 for Count of Monte Cristo. So a lovely draw for him. Nicely now on the inside. Are you happy enough for that? Excellent stuff. Well done, Joe. So Count of Monte Cristo will race from 4. Andrew Bunn's now going to select another boarding pass. We'll move on with the draw here, and Only Win is going to be the next one to be drawn here, and Irene Lynn is going to come forward and do the honours here for Only Win. Looking forward to Sunday? Which barrier would you like? Number 8. Number 8, we're going for Only Win, so fingers crossed. If you go across and pick a model plane. So Only Win wanting barrier number 8. Alan Monroe will take the ride. Alan Monroe won the Derby on Better Life. And barrier 16. It's double 8, sadly, for Only Win. So barrier 16 for Only Win. He's going to be drawn out wide indeed, but he's a good horse who finishes off strongly. So it might not be the worst, but it's pretty wide, all right. Andrew, if you'd like to pick another one for us. Who we got coming up next? Zaim, who will provide young Shabrizel with a big ride in the Derby. And I'd like to ask forward Mansour Gandhi to pick here for Zaim. And he will carry Mansour's blue and white colours on Sunday afternoon, Zaim. So Mansour, nice to have a run in the Derby.
Yeah, first time in a good 1 week.
Certainly is. Which gate would you desire? Somewhere in the middle. Okay, well, best of luck. Let's see what you can find here. Go and pick yourself a model plane, and let's see what barrier Zayn gets. The pin has come off the board. There we go. We'll put him back up there. So Zayn is a nice model plane there, an Airbus 380 for Mansour. Barrier number 8. So barrier number 8 for Zayn. So it's going to be in the middle of the line here. Couple gates down from Magnificent Gold. So as we move swiftly through them, we'll pick the next runner here in the 23rd Emirates Singapore Derby. It's Lim's Regard. Lim's Regard, the next one out of the draw. And I'd like to ask forward Ryan Coratulo, who's sporting probably the most fashionable jacket here this afternoon. What sort of gate would you be looking for? Look, it's still up for grabs. You've got 1, 2, and 3. So Ryan's going to go and select a model plane, and hopefully he'll come away with the desired gate. He wants barrier number 1 here for Lim's Regard. Of course, that he won on a few starts back, made all the running to go and score. It was quite an emphatic victory. All right, he's got gate 6. Gate 6 here for Lim's Regard. So you're in 6, not quite as close towards the inside as you wanted, but nice enough.
Yeah, very happy about that. Outside, gate number 6 would be okay.
Well, listen, very best of luck.
Thank you.
First Emirates Singapore Derby ride for Ryan Coratulo, as Andrew Bunn is now going to do the honours and pick the next horse in the draw, and it is Gold City. Gold City is the next one in the draw, so if Felix Brown can come forward once again. He's already done the draw for Magnificent Gold. He got to 10 there, and he's now going to come forward and draw here for Gold City. A very capable staying there. Let's see which gate he can get. We've still got 1, 2, 3 up for grabs, 7, 9, plenty of wide ones as well, which I'm sure connections wouldn't really want. So the gate 4 Gold City, gate 2, fantastic. Felix, don't go anywhere. You're representing your father here. That's a nice barrier. Would you be happy with that, father? Excellent stuff, well done. So gate number 2 for Gold City. Nice draw for the mare indeed, as we select another horse here towards the right. Who are we going to get next? There's still quite a few of the leading contenders up for grabs. Skyrocket. Skyrocket is the next one out of the draw. And I'd like to ask forward Stephen Gray, the horse's trainer, is going to draw here for Skyrocket. A very aggressive horse indeed. Stephen with a couple of runners in the race. I'll go talk to you afterwards if you want. You can draw your barrier first. Stephen's going to go and draw his barrier here for his runner here, Skyrocket. And Stephen just casting his well-trained eye over the model planes. Let's see which barrier he's got here. Skyrocket, who will be the mount of Daniel Moore here, and he's got gate 15. I don't suppose you want to talk to me now, do you? Indeed, yeah, perhaps we should have sent Bridge up. But listen, you're in 15, obviously he's a very progressive horse, and with a bit of luck, you know, all being well, he'll go nicely, won't you? You certainly do. Listen, very sporting of you, Stephen. Best of luck. Skyrocket there then. He's going to be out there in 15, next to Only Win in 16. Third or 16 for this year's Derby, the one emergency number 17. So, Andrew, if you'd like to pick another for us, we've still got quite a few big names to come out of the hat here. Lee's Invincible, Kingsman, and it's going to be Claudia's Beauty, another of the mares here, Claudia's Beauty, and Leslie Koo. This mare's trainer is going to come and draw for Claudia's Beauty. Leslie, who won the Derby on Grand Illusion way back in 88, I think, Leslie, wasn't it? Fantastic. You'd like to win another one as a trainer, wouldn't you? Which gate do you want? Well, 8's gone, so you can have 7. Let's see if you get 7 then. Off we go to the model planes. Leslie's going to pick a plane.
The live video is still on.
You'd prefer gate 7, so we've still got 7 up for grabs, 3 and 1, and really nice gates as well. Becky's still out wide. But here we go, Claudia's Beauty with a lucky tail 13. Unlucky for some. And Claudia's Beauty is going to race 13. No, not too bad, says Leslie, says not too bad in 13, so he's happy with that. Claudia's Beauty in 13 there, as we press on with the next horse. Who are we going to get next? It's going to be Jupiter Gold. Jupiter Gold out of the draw. Horse certainly back to form. Could Hideyuki Takaoka please come forward? He won the Derby a few years ago with Better Life, and he's got a good chance here with Jupiter Gold. So if you'd like to pick an aeroplane, sir, and we'll see what gate you get. This horse's rider Olivier was saying, looking on. I'm sure he might be hoping for maybe 1 or 3 or 7. Probably wouldn't be the worst as well. Let's see gate number 1, fantastic. And I know you hate interviews, but happy with that one? And the horse is back to form, which is great to see. It's an excellent form. Listen, best of luck on Sunday, Mr. Takaoka. Hopefully he can win another derby to add to his win with Better Life already. Let's select another one, please, Andrew. Which horse will come out next? It's Yulong's Yonghu. Yulong's Yonghu, the next one out of the draw. Ethan Coe's going to come forward and select the barrier. Probably the youngest member of the selecting committee. Ethan, nice to see you. Looking forward to picking the barrier? I think that was a yes. So we'll go across and get a model plane. A nice model plane there for Ethan once the draw's been concluded. Yulong's Yonghu, really nice horse this one, and another one that certainly is a Jawa stayer. So we're going for one towards the bottom shelf there. These green and white colours of the Yulong stable. Some nice horses in there carrying barrier 3. We're happy with that. Barrier 3 there for Yulong's Yonghu. So best of luck to the connections with Yulong's Yonghu. So we've still got we've got 6 left to draw. And next up is Mr. Exchequer. Mr. Exchequer is the next one out of the draw. Michael O is going to come forward and select the Mr. Exchequer. Michael making his way forward. So runners in the race for Shane Birchiger. And Michael, we're looking across the board, and what would you like? 7. 7 seems to be the desired barrier here. So let's see if you can find 7. Go across to the cabin crew, and they will select an aeroplane for you. And we'll get the barrier here for Mr. Exchequer, going to the top shelf. Airbus 380 there, the model. And, the barrier for Mr. Exchequer is gate 11. Gate 11 for Mr. Exchequer. So he's going to be in next to Magnificent Gold here. And Shane has also got McKeon in the race as well. Not quite 7, Michael, but we have to just see how we go from there. So best of luck with Mr. Exchequer. So we're moving on pretty swiftly through them. We've got some 5 of them left, and next up is Yulong Honor. Yulong Honor is the next one out of the draw here, and Julian Coe is going to come forward and pick the Yulong Honor. So we're going to go across and get one of the model planes, find out which barrier he will be in. Still got Kingsman, Elite Invincible, still to come out as well. Altiero as well, another of the mares, quite well represented the mares this year. Yulong Honor, who will wear a distinguishing red cap in the Derby. Gate 17 for the Yulong Honor, as wide as one can possibly go in the Derby. Yulong Honor in the second colours there of the Yulong stable will be drawn at gate 17. So Andrew, if you'd like to pick another one for us, we're going to go for the last remaining one on the top shelf. And it is Lim's Magic. Lim's Magic, the next one out of the draw. I'd like to ask forward Mr. Lim Xiaomong is going to come and draw the gate for his runner in the Derby. And his blue and yellow colours carried plenty of notable success over the years. And listen, great to see you. Looking forward to Sunday. You want 7. Everybody wants 7. So fingers crossed for 7. If you head across and grab one of the model planes, and we'll reveal which gates are 7. This is the gate that they all want at the moment. You see the first 6 have all been taken. And this is also where the yellow cap, Lim's Regard wearing the blue cap there. And we're going to get gate number 7. You've done it. Well done to Lim Xiaomong. He's got gate 7. That was what he wanted. and Limbs Magic, a very, very talented horse indeed there. Stephen Gray training him. As we move on, we've got the final three to come out of the draw. We're going to the bottom, and it's Elite Invincible. Elite Invincible, the next one out of the draw. Vlad Jurek is the one that's going to come forward. We potentially could be witnessing a Triple Crown winner as Vlad goes across to draw his barrier. I imagine they'll probably want 9, given that's the only one left in single figures. So Elite Invincible out of the draw, and he's got 9. So, I guess it was the only one left in single figures. Happy enough for that?
I am got the leader to my inside, so looking forward to the end there. Not very happy.
And how exciting is it? Obviously, the horse was on the first 2 legs. He's looking magnificent in both those victories. I mean, he must be plenty confident going for the record.
Yeah, I am. I'm confident my horse is in great order. I rode him yesterday morning. I couldn't be happier with him, and now we're doing the nice back barrier, so it's down to me now, so I can get the job done.
So you're a man who coats with pressure well. Best of luck, Vlad. Good luck to Vlad and all the connections of Elite Invincible. So we've got 2 more left to draw, and the only barriers remaining are both 12 and 14 as we go towards the second shelf. And it's going to be Aotearoa, the next one out of the draw. And Lee Friedman's going to come forward and draw here for Aotearoa, affectionately known as Rosie. Rosie is going to get a run in the Derby in 2018. So we've got 12 and 14 left, and Lee's now going to select one of the model planes. We'll soon find out which gate Aotearoa will be racing from on Sunday afternoon. And it will be gate number 14. Gate number 14 for Aotearoa. So Aotearoa will be mounted of William Pike coming over to ride Aotearoa. Gifts there from Emirates Bully as well. So we've got 1 more barrier and 1 horse. So we shall select the final boarding pass. And I think we've all got a pretty good idea who it is. It's Kingsman, ladies and gentlemen. Kingsman, the final one out of the draw. Craig Grills is going to come forward and draw for Kingsman. It's a bit of a formality. Let's see if you get there as well. Go and select one of the planes, or the only plane left is for Kingsman. And there is Kingsman. He'll be racing in those Tiakau colours. He was very good last time. Gate 12 there for Kingsman, ladies and gentlemen. So his colours will go up on gate number 12, and there you can see the barrier draw then for the 23rd Emirates Singapore Derby has been concluded. And as you can see, drawn there down in 1, we've got Jupiter Gold, Gold City, Yulong Zhonghoon, all the way up there to 17. So that concludes the draw. Many thanks to Andrew Bunn, many thanks to all of our cabin crew here this afternoon that have conducted the draw as well. There is a buffet lunch down at level 2 at Cafe Swiss. So if you follow any of the ladies and gentlemen with red t-shirts on, they will guide you down to Cafe Swiss where the buffet will be held. So for myself, that's about it. Many thanks to everybody for conducting the draw here this afternoon. I do hope you've enjoyed it, and I do hope you enjoy your lunch as well. Many thanks, and good luck.
Good.